We're here. We're here for the dreaded Shaft stream. You have 1 hour. 1 hour, Dokkan community, to tell me. Let all the pain out. Tell us all how you were shafted. How many stones? Let it all out. This is the Dokkan sort of therapy for the shafted, okay? Hopefully this helps you, by the way. Just with all jokes aside, hopefully this does help you not quit the game as well too. So that's a plus. But hopefully it does help you vent it out, get it out, and get back in the field of summoning on something else later down the line. And hopefully your blessedness changes. You're not shafted going forward. So Neon Gaming with that membership for 12 months, 1 full year. You already know what to do. Give the man a hashtag. Straight up in chat right now. All members, and he got me, Beers, and Weiss in chat. And again, thank you for being a member for 1 year, homie. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing year. It has, man. It has. It's only going to get better. Trust me, it's only going to get better. So, do me a solid. Hit the like button. Possibly subscribe. And turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put on more videos. Is that off one? Pain, 1,200 stones, no new units. That's tough. One Gohan, 700 stones, and some tickets. Just Gohan? Ooh. Ooh. That doesn't feel good, man. Only got my? Ooh. Hey. Shafted summons only. Now come on, Dokkan Battle players. Read now. Don't make me turn into a villain on you. Read now. You already had the blessed stream. If you didn't make it to the blessed stream, you can still go over there in the comment section and tell us your blessedness. But this is the shafted. The people that were shafted, they waited until it was their turn. It's their turn now. Let them speak their shafted truth, okay? Let them speak their shafted truth. Go ahead, shafted. Go ahead, continue. We're listening. You got shafted, per se. Well then, just talk about your shaft. Talk about the multis that was terrible, man. Talk about the multis that was terrible. Come on now, y'all making Dragon Ball Z fans look bad. You can't read. Come on now, I'm a part of that community, and I can read. So I know we all can read. Or how the hell did you even make it to? How the hell? If you can't read, how'd you navigate to the stream? That's what I want to know. You didn't know what it was about. You just clicked on it. You tarnished. I like that one. I like that one a lot. That was good. You got Nozomasu and Future Gohan and Trunks and Global. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I like you on Global. I mean, maybe, man. Hopefully. Like I said, man, it's rough, man. Tax those blessed summons. I haven't put that costume on since, like, I don't even know if it was earlier this year. It might have been last year. It might have been the last time I put that Shaft City Chief uniform. Chief. It might have been I'd say maybe almost a year. No, I've had to put the Shaft City Police uniform on had to this year. I could have swore I thought I had a couple skits, or maybe for thumbnails. I think for thumbnails, probably the most. Yeah, you missed the other stream, so you're gonna have to go back and let them know in the other stream. You can't let them know in this stream. You can't let the blessing shine in this one. Like they'll eat you alive. Can't let them happen. Can't let it happen. Summons were frauds. Ooh. Let's see, Vegeta, and then a fusion shaft rail. Ooh. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, you got shaft only. Shaft only, man. Shaft only. The blessed summon was not that long ago. Like I said, if you're still coming in and watching this currently right now, I'll say this: that blessed summon stream is currently still up. Go and put those in the comment section. Put those in the comment section. Like I said, I still read all those as well too. So put them in the comment sections. And then again, for the shafted people that are currently watching this as a video, you still comment your shaft in the comment section below. Like I said, we still see them. We still see them. We're sad, but still see them. I mean, I bought her. I didn't summon her. I bought her. Like, there's still a bit of shaft with that. Not gonna lie. By the way, like I said, I could be in here too because Merge Zamasu was awful for me. Merge Zamasu was absolutely awful. And there's a reason why I didn't want to summon on that. Why I was so happy when I finally got the one copy. And you notice I haven't went in to try to get another copy, even though I tried to get another copy of every other unit. You notice that? It's because no. Merge Zamasu banner was dog water, and I mean it. 100% mean it. Dog water. Would not summon again. Even if I had another 700, 800 Dragon Stones, I probably still wouldn't hit that banner again just because of how bad it was. No, we did not get top grossing just yet. I'm going to assume we probably will, but we haven't seen anything of the likes at all. At all, which I'm going to assume that since JP got it like the day after the banners dropped, I'm going to assume probably tomorrow or Tuesday we'll probably get our top grossing. Did I use 12 of those? And this is why it's the shaft stream. And this is why. I see why this is a shaft. By the way, one of the worst things, I honestly wouldn't be upset if they stopped giving out sleeping Kais, to be quite honest. I wouldn't be mad at it. I know some people might, but I don't think I'd be mad at it at all. I really don't. I think I'd be just fine never seeing them again and just getting the Grand Kais and stuff. Like, matter of fact, yeah, just take out sleeping Kais. Just give me Grand Kais for everything. For everything that's not as significant, give me Grand Kais. I'll be all right with that. You know what? There's 7 still left. I'm just gonna use them all because if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I have a feeling that it's not gonna get all the 7 needed. So, I mean, it get close though. I'll be damned. It really did get close. One off. One off. That's crazy. One off. No, they never work for me. Usually never work for me. It like my blessings has got to be through the roof for those that work for me. Well, yeah, they're going to combine, but we just don't know when. I don't know when. I would personally like it to be during the worldwide celebration in part 3, but I just don't think that's going to happen because there's just so many things that would need to happen for that. Like, we would need to get so many things. Like, Global would get so many Dragon Stones from it. And I don't think they're going to do that in part 3. I think they'd probably wait a little bit. Finally. Finally. Bulma. Finally. I really like whenever my account starts filling out more, obviously, but I really like whenever the account starts filling out more. 2,500 stones, coin unit, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, anytime you buying, anytime you're buying a unit, unless you skip the unit firsthand, if you buying the unit, it's because you got shafted and you have no faith whatsoever that you're ever going to be able to actually pull the unit. Like, that's what that's for. Like, it's like, hey, I have no shot in the Dokkan community. My Dokkan summons, the pool race, whatever. I have no shot at getting the unit. I'm just going to buy him. Or her. And that's what that was. That was me understanding that. Understanding that. Excuse me. A high chance to perform a crit hit. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've seen what you can do. It can be activated for the 7th turn from the start of battle. Once only, change all key spears to SCR key spears. Damn. All allies key +7, attacking even 17%, and attacks effective against all types for 1 turn. Lord, I forgot how good you are. Oh my God, I forgot how good she is. This is what happens whenever you don't have a unit for so long, and then you go back and read them. You just realize, like, oh, this is why I really needed you. This is why the community really needed you. This is why. Guard all attacks for 7 turns from the start of turn. Keep us 4. Attacking these under 77%. Randomly changes key spears of a certain type. SCR key spears, rainbow key spears. Damage received -7. Wait, excuse me. Oh yeah, 2 rainbow key spears. Damage received -7% at the start of each turn, up to 77%. Plus an additional attack defense 17% per key spear obtained. Plus an additional attack 77% with 3 or more key spears obtained. All allies keep +3 in attacking defense. 37% self-excluded for 2 turns with 5 or more key spears attained. Launch an additional super attack with 7 more. Lord have mercy. I forgot. I literally forgot how good she actually is. Man, I forgot how good she actually is. I'm gonna give you a level 5 additional if I got it. Yeah. Ooh, additional dodge. Well, never mind. Combo attack's only 1. Evasion's 5. Tough. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we have anything else in here. Not on that level 5. I mean, some solid level 4s. Ooh. Do I want your super attack up? No, I don't want that. might do that one. I might do this for now, unless I get a level 5 of that. I'm gonna do that. And I kind of just want to give her more defense, to be quite honest. Yeah, I think I just want to give her... No. I'm not going to give her dodge. That's a waste. Like, she has 77% damage reduction. That's literally a waste. Like, I mean, if that's how you want to play, where you're like, oh, I just want to dodge and have damage reduction. I mean, yeah, sure, if you dodge super attack and all that stuff, but what the fuck does it matter if you can tank the super attack? Like, what does it matter? Like, that's, in my opinion, that's Dokkan irresponsible. Actually, I'm gonna give her a level 6 defense to boost her defense stat. Like, I'm not gonna give a unit. There's my thing. Like, I'm not gonna give a unit that is a crazy dumb defensive unit. I'm not gonna give them dodge. Like, I would rather save my great dodge, like level 5s, level 6s, and stuff like that, for units that actually need that shit. Like, I'm not gonna do it for a unit that can tank like a mofo. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I mean, that's too much of an insurance policy right there, where you're like, oh yeah, I need to not get hit or at least try not to get hit all the time on everything. I don't know about all that. Like I said, I'd rather use it on units that actually need it. Like, she's a defensive unit, so I'm just gonna help her defensive capabilities with the level 6. Yeah, I want her to hit a little harder because I don't have a dupe of her. I mean, I could buy a dupe, but I don't want to do that whatsoever at all. So I'm just gonna build it away like that. Looks like you're walking away from one with 1 out of the 4 units this year. By the way, Kapika, you're Intercontinental Champion of the stream. That's tough, my guy. That's tough. Yeah, she's support too. Yeah, and I know that's what I'm saying. Like, she's an amazing defensive. Like, there's no point in I don't know who starts that shit, but there's no point in doing that. You see another Burku? Trust me, I know how you feel on that. I know how you feel. If you didn't know there, I know how you feel there. I need to go back and redo all your stuff. Maybe. But rainbow in chat. Rainbow in chat. Raw defense, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, the higher that defensive stat, the higher your stats go up as well too, with everything. So that's why I'm like, she should be tanking really good. Like, yeah, if I had a rainbow with it too, I still wouldn't even. I mean, I'd probably give her maybe a 1 level 5 dodge or something like that, but I wouldn't full on try to give her dodge. Well, actually, I'll probably only maybe even give her a level 3 dodge, to be honest. Like, there's no point in doing all that. Like I said, save all the actual defensive for the defensive units that need it. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. That's just ridiculous. Like, don't give units dodge when they're literally damage reduction, guard, and everything. Like, just boost their defensive capabilities in the game, and then you'll be good to go. And then use all those level 6s and level 5 dodges that you have on units that actually need it. Like say this year, well, next year coming up, again, Goku, like Ultra Instinct Gokus and stuff like that. Like, I probably won't just give them a bunch of dodges or anything like that. Like, I'll just boost their other capabilities and stuff like that. Like, I probably won't ever give them dodge, just because there's no point in doing that, especially when it's built in, you know? Like, up their defensive capabilities too. Why? But go for it. Do what you want. I mean, some people live by the dodge and want all the dodge, but I mean, I'd much prefer to not rely on RNG to like bail me out of a super attack or something like that. I'd much prefer to look at a unit and be like, all right, I know that unit's just going to tank it. I don't care. Like, I then just give me the additionals and crits is what I'm looking for on the unit. If I know the unit's going to tank it. I don't remember what you do, Go Tanks and Piccolo, because it's been a while since I've seen y'all. Yeah, raise attack. Wait. Don't y'all have different attack? Yeah. Raise defense. 100% plus an additional attack, 150% when performing a super. So 250 high chance of randomly changing key spears of a certain type of rainbow key spears. Becomes 5% of HP per rainbow key spear obtained, plus an additional attack 50% and launches an additional super attack that has a high chance to become. Oh, excuse me, has a additional super attack that has a high chance to become a super attack when key is 11 or less. A medium chance to evade enemies' attacks, including super attacks when key is 12. Medium chance there. I feel like I always give one unit the dodge, so that's obviously going to happen for you. But it might be a situation where I'm just about to run crit on you. I could balance you out, but I really do. I think I just want you to crit more, my guy, and then I'll leave the skill orbs for whatever else I want to fix on you, whether it be super attack or just defense, because it might honestly just be defense. And there. This celebration was 90%. 90%. Me? What I do? What I do besides summon? All right, everybody else is just SRs. No, not Shinron. No, damn well I don't need to go to Shinron. We ain't needed to go to Shinron. I don't know how damn long. That's really not a bad TUR art. Low key. It's really not. It's one you don't. I swear, the worst part. I honestly sometimes I just wish units that were LR just went to LR, like from their UR. Sometimes I just wish they didn't even have a TUR, because a lot of LRs have TURs that their arts are just wasted. Like, it's good art and it's just wasted. I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much. Yeah. It's wrong stream for now. Wrong stream for now. It's all the shafted. All the shafted people get to talk. Well, I mean, you can talk, but you gotta listen to them, you know? You gotta listen to them tell their pains. You got a bull. You still need Trunks himself. I feel like that might be a limbo situation, my guy. That might be a limbo situation. You ain't fully shafted. I mean, you got arguably I really like the best LR in the game, back to back. I feel like that's more blessed than shaft, you know. Okay. Making sure, trying to remember if I pulled anyone here lately. don't think so. I don't think I've pulled anyone except for... Hold up. There might be some beers lurking around. Yep, that's what I thought. Oh, 2 of them. 2 of them. There we go. Yeah, wrong stream. Like I said, just Shafted, man. Just the Shafted people get to talk on this one. Like I said, the Shafted people still got about 34 minutes to talk and let it all out, you know? Like, you gotta let them have it. It's crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, come on, Dokkan players. Come on, don't rely on... Well, don't give in, really, to the damn stereotype of Dragon Ball Z fans can't read. Please don't. I find that offensive. And you should too. Just saying. I find that offensive. You should too. Took all your free-to-play stones? I mean, Zamasu banner wasn't good for me either, man. The Zamasu banner was absolutely dog water. And like I said, there's a reason why you didn't see me ever summon back in on it. Just because it was so bad. Like, and I mean that. It literally was so bad. Forgot I had caps lock on. Now let's come on down here and let's find our boy Goku. Buddy, how you been? So, good thing with this Goku is that I still have 50 of his SSR version. So, I'm going to run 10 of these because I already know that. I already know 10 of them ain't literally going to work. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'll be damned. 7 of them work. What the... Okay, way to prove me wrong there. Shut me up. This was a good choice. Grinding out all those Super Saiyan Gokus. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. 2 more. No. Yeah, no, we're good. There we go. Mom, these 2 work. These 2 work. These 2 work. Come on now, help me. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now the only thing after this is now I gotta find a damn Goku. There you are. All right, so shiitake mushrooms. The only one I got is Piccolo. Oh my. And I used all those boosts as well too. So it's 2, 2, 2, 2. So 8 runs there. A lot of runs. A lot of runs. I might not wait. I might not awaken him. I got other things to do tonight. I might not fully awaken him tonight. I got too many things going on tonight. Oh, fuck. I forgot it's the hero extermination bullshit. What was I running last time? Apparently not being able to run none of that again? Excuse me? One character of each super type required? Oh, I see what's going on. How did I run that last time if that's what was there? That don't make no sense. That didn't make any sense. SCRAGL. I need intelligence in there. Let me take you off and then put Goku and Vegeta in. It's not Goku, but Trunks and Vegeta. There we go. Yeah, he did. So slightly meaner. I mean, it is what it is. What about the people shafted? Trying to go for a dupe. I mean, yeah, you got shafted. You got shafted. Like, you got shafted, bro. You got shafted. It'd be like that. It's an entirely different story. They say it's different for me. Vegeta, well, Goku and Vegeta banner was. I know we always want to keep saying Vegeta, but it's Goku and Vegeta. But Goku and Vegeta were really, really, really good for me. Got my copy and a dupe, but Zamasu, man, Zamasu's banner is just. I don't know what the hell was going on. It just felt like. For some reason, it felt like there was no rates for him whatsoever in the damn banner. Like it just felt like there was he was not in the banner whatsoever at all. Like, and I know, speaking for someone who's been shafted a lot in this game over the years of this game, there's times when I'm summoning and it feels like there's no chance in hell I was getting a unit in the banner. Like, there's sometimes it just feels like that. It really feels like it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how many Dragon Stones you put in on a banner. It just feels like sometimes you just are not going to get that unit. Like, this is probably the only gacha game that I've played that feels like that. Like, hell, I feel better opening up real packs in real life, real world money, and have better odds at pulling stuff than sometimes on Dokkan Battle. Like, that's how bad it is sometimes. Like, I have more faith. Like, I would feel better buying a box of Dragon Ball Super cards and thinking I'm gonna get some hot fire out of that than spending 1,000 Dragon Stones on Dokkan Battle in a big celebration and think I'm gonna get the unit like right off the bat or something like that. Like, no. Like for some reason it feels like it sometimes. 2,000 stones summoning on all the banners. You only got Zamasu LR. That's tough, man. Yeah, only one Zamasu. I mean, yeah, they could. They could do that. Gosh, I forget that I hate getting one medal each time. Like, I hope that they never ever do these hero extermination events like that again. I hope they never ever do these ever again. Like, ever again. And I hope they never bring out any more units that need any of those fucking medals ever again, because it was a crap idea when it first came out. And the only reason why people went after it is because you could just awaken a bunch of characters out of it, and they gave them some Dragon Stones. For the time, it gave a decent amount of Dragon Stones. Now it's just awful. Absolutely awful. Bulma? Yeah. I mean, I won't say you just see me do 2 more rotations on Trunks banner, because that was the last, that was about 40, maybe 50 minutes ago. And you see that I didn't get Bulma out of that either. I had to go ahead and just buy her. Because it is what it is, man. It just is what it is. Well, no, knowing the dev team, they would probably keep it the same exact way. And that's what I would hate about it. Is because they suck. Like, a lot of I would probably say 90% of the events at the beginning of the game just sucked. Even then, they sucked. So they've gotten way better now. Also, what the fuck is going on? 75 people with 27 likes? Man. Man. Okay. Uh, 4,300 stones? Woo! That's tough, man. Any more teams and rotations? I actually want to do I do want to run all of the sub leads and stuff, well, sub EZAs and stuff like that. I do want to make a team of running all of them with the Gohan lead and maybe having Trunks in there as well too, or possibly not even having Trunks, and making it like a full like sort of Gohan-y team, and then like a full sort of future Trunks team, and maybe exception of maybe having like one of each on the other one that needs to have that person on the team. I definitely want to do that. Like I definitely know I'm going to have a lot of fun with future, just because well, one, they got all the support currently right now, but I just feel like they're going to be a whole lot better over time, just because we're obviously going to get more events with Cell and androids and stuff like that, and also with Goku Blacks and Masus and stuff like that. It's like 100% guaranteed that it's going to happen. So all the EZAs that have something to do with stipulations with Future Saga or anything along the lines of that, like all those units are just going to be that much better, and I can't wait to run those units like later on down the line, just to still prove how good they are in their situational. Because for me personally, I'll play Dokkan a lot differently than other people play, which is, if you're new to my channel and stuff like that, you're obviously probably going to be alarmed right off the bat to see that I play it completely different than how some other people do. Like I don't have the same takes as like everyone else and stuff. Like I see units for like what they're supposed to be and how situational they are, and not as in a situation where everyone that comes out in Dokkan Battle needs to be good in everything that you put them in. Like there's a big problem with that in the community, where everyone thinks that, like, well, I won't say everyone. There's a small percentage of people in the community that don't think that, but the larger percentage of the community just bitches, moans, and cries about everything that isn't good in everything in the game. And it's like, well, if you had everything that was good in everything in the game, why would you continue to still summon on any banner? You feel me? So, like I said, the way I play is just completely different, bro. Yeah, and it does depend on your box. And like I said, I'm the type of person that I summon a lot. I've been playing this game since before the 8th year anniversary. Not 8th year anniversary. Before the, like, I want to say maybe like 4 or 5, maybe 5 months. 5 or 6 months, I think, before we got, no, more than that. What am I talking about? Because it was like late, somewhere around late 2014, no, 2015 when I started on Global. So roughly about, maybe, I would say maybe about 6 or 7 months before the first year anniversary, whenever I actually started playing. I knew about the game a year, well, not a year, but a couple months before it, prior, but I just didn't start it because I was too busy doing other stuff on the channel at the time. And like I said, from my takes on how things have progressed and went in Dokkan, it's a lot different than how it was, but at the same time, in its core, it's still sort of the same. Like, and I think people just don't necessarily get this, especially a lot of new people. They get caught up in a bunch of things that they're currently seeing right now. It's kind of crazy. Like, actually kind of crazy how people just condemn units right off the bat, or just because someone hurts them. Like, my thing is, the biggest thing in the community is too impressionable. Like, it's too impressionable by only a few people in the community. Like, a few people in the community can say something about a unit or whatever, and then the whole community just runs with it without trying the unit out themselves, without doing anything or any more research for themselves, without figuring out what is good for their box or anything like that. And like I said, the more, like, if you play the way someone else plays and you don't play the way you play, I don't understand how you have fun with a game. That's like playing Call of Duty the way you, that's like the same people that go on and play like Call of Duty or something like that, and they just look up like the best meta weapons, the best builds and stuff like that, and then you just run around in the game with just people running the same exact thing. My thing is you have no originality whatsoever at all, and you're just taking pretty much orders from someone else instead of experiencing what you want to experience and play the way you want to play. And for games, I'm like, play the way you want to play, bro. Just play the way you want to play. Stop listening to everyone. Like, even me, whenever I'm saying I give my opinions on stuff, I'm not mad or anything when somebody's like, oh yeah, I have a different opinion. I relish it. I'd love to see when people having a different opinion or a different take or just anything on a unit or the game or anything like that, because it shows more diversity instead of having a bunch of pretty much yes men around you 24/7. I would much prefer having people around me that's like, hey, nah, I like this unit this way. You tripping? I like this unit. Like, instead of being like, oh yeah, I'm saying like, oh, this unit's bad, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, this unit's bad. Yeah. That unit's terrible. I hate that shit so much. Like, and that's just something you're gonna learn from me going forward in the community, whether you're new to the channel or not. I hate that shit. I don't like the yes men thing whatsoever at all, bro. Like, just be you. Be you. Play how you want to play. Go after the units that you want to go after. Play the way you want to play. Do whatever you want to do. Put orbs in or whoever you want to put them in, and just play, man. Like, this is a gacha game. This ain't like somebody's like for real life work, bro. Like, it's just a gacha game. Like, in like, who knows? In like 4 or 5 years, this damn game could be gone. Like, just absolute server shut down, sad day, gone. And all you have is just the memories of how you played the game. And for me personally, my memories of wanting to play this game is playing the game how I wanted to play, not listening to how everybody else did. Just play how I want to play. I beat it the way I want to beat it. Do everything I want to do. Shaft continues here. Nah, bro. That's wild. Yeah, you can save up. It's easy to do it. Like I said, even for free-to-play players and stuff like that, y'all have like the craziest times where y'all can do certain things and save up a massive amount of Dragon Stones. Like, I mean, a massive amount. And with the merger, well, I won't say, I keep wanting to say merger, but with the sync up for Dokkan Battle for global, it's just going to be wild, man. It really is. It's just going to be wild. Better than SCR Cooler? You like to unit? Hey, man, like what you like. Like what you like, bro. I ain't stopping you. Like I said, that's your take. That's what you like. And you got to remember, for a lot of people, RNG still, this is why I hate RNG in the game. It's because RNG exists. And like I said, you could have someone that could be like, take Ultra Instinct Goku, AGL LR Ultra Instinct Goku. Somebody could be like, yeah, my Goku dodges all the time. I've never been hit with a super attack with him. Yet someone like me that's random a lot will be like, yeah, no, I don't. You live by the dodge, you die by the dodge. And there's been a lot of times where the dodge ain't come through. A lot of times. That's one of the reasons why I stopped using that unit. Matter of fact, him and the regular SCR Ultra Instinct Goku, I stopped using them just because I got tired of dodge, bro. Like, I got tired of just being like, oh, I can't wait to dodge. Nope. All right. You know you can dodge. No. Okay. All right. That's cool. Like, I got tired of that. That sucked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people, like, that's my first thing right there. People, like, immediately, as soon as you have your own opinion, like, no, dude, that's not what somebody else said. Like, who cares? Who gives a shit what somebody else said on the internet, bro? I'm just a, like, I don't have a big head or anything like that. Like, yes, the channel has 25,000 subscribers. Would I like it to be more? Hell yeah. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I'm not going to change, you know, who I am, and I'm not going to change how I feel and how I play the game. If I like a unit more than like another unit, that's just gonna be me. Like, I like a unit better than you like the unit, so I'm gonna run a unit more. It just is what it is, bro. Like, it just is what it is, bro. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just RNG. RNG is the thing that ruins the game. Think about any games that have RNG. Same thing with like Fortnite. Fortnite had RNG where you shoot those damn bullets out, especially at the beginning of the game. When you shoot those bullets out, then that damn spread will be like this sometimes. And you have that one bullet out of like 6 shots that would be straight that would hit somebody. And it was like, what the hell is this? Yeah, that was RNG. And that's why it's like, it sucked, because you could just have same thing for that, same thing with shotgun, whatever. Bro, like, the only skill that really mattered, especially at the beginning of Fortnite, was building. Like, if you could build, if you was a Bob the Builder, then you were great. I was like, because then you could just take advantage of all the RNG and all that stuff, because most people wouldn't be able to do that. Am I not just getting this damn medal? Do I just need the last medal? Is that all it is? Just the last medal that I need from this to make 7? I just haven't got it to drop yet. Again. Like, Lord, please just give me this damn medal, man. Just give me. I know this is a shaft stream, but damn, you ain't got to shaft me on the drops as well. That's why I hate going back to these old damn events, man. The drop rate at the old events were terrible. They were so bad. Like, I still don't understand how Dokkan got away with half the drops back in the day. I still remember them having to fix drops back in the day from events because they wouldn't drop the unit. I still remember that. Leon, what's good? Been a minute. What's good, my guy? The Tag Blue Boys got hit for 700K normal. Which Blue Boys? The new Blue Boys or the physical old Blue Boys? Yeah, that's why I used to hate doing anything online, because one of my hot takes is that if you're a Dokkan Battle creator, anytime you do something live, it's just worse. Like, it's so much worse than doing it off camera and just regular doing. Like, what by off camera, what I mean for me when I'm saying off camera is more of like just while I'm sitting down and recording a video, instead of like being live and you talking to me and beating something. Like, oh my goodness, I hated it. The new ones, I mean, yeah, every card's gonna be bad at certain stipulations, bro. Like, there's gonna be times that every card's just gonna be bad, unless it's like a universal card that's like 90% damage reduction. I mean, like, and no stipulations, no nothing, and it's just like straight 90% damage reduction, no turns, no nothing. Just when that shit happens, then it'll be like universal. This is it. This is over. We're done. Like, they've won at that point. All right, go easy. All right, so I still need you. Damn, I might only just get him to. Oh my gosh, there's only 10 minutes left in this shaft stream. Holy crap! Well, hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with that. Personal life is more important than internet life, fam. Like, you've been here, you've been on the channel for a very long time. You know I've said that for a very long time because I mean it. Like, personal life is better than anything on internet life whatsoever at all, man. Get anything situated from your personal life always. Like I said, if you can't do summons one time, personal life, hey, it's personal life. You get it. Life happens, bro. Still a journey. I hate when they don't go for the key routes. It's so damn stupid. It's like all you had to do is just go for it. Look, like all you had to do is just go for the key route, but the hate that shit. Use muscle team. need more slots to fill. You will beat it. Yeah, you'll beat it. Easy. Villains buff part 3, maybe. There. Yeah, they're it's, I just feel like where we're currently at right now for Dokkan Battle and everything is how it is. It's just, I don't think that we're sort of like, here, let me put it this way. Right now, where we got the units and how certain stipulations they're bad, and then like later on we get like a unit that fits perfectly with a unit, and then everybody's like, ooh, this rotation's wild. You know what I'm talking about. Happens all the time for Dokkan. Like literally, like we get a unit and then a couple months later there's a unit that compare with that unit that makes it even better on the rotation, and everybody's like, ooh, this unit's so much better now. I feel like that's gonna happen a lot with with the new actual. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Stop that. Exit out of that. I don't want you doing no damn updates in the middle of me talking. You better stop that shit, Windows. And anyway, as I was so rudely interrupted by Windows wanting updates, it's basically we get units like that all the time. So I feel like I said, with the Goku and Vegeta, like Trunks, I feel like once we get another Trunks at one point, he'll be even better. This Gohan, once we get probably another unit to go with that, he'll be better. Like, you still got to remember, we don't have Heat Dome Trunks. We still don't have an LR Heat Dome Trunks. That shit's coming to Dokkan Battle at some point in time. And depending on what he's doing, he's probably going to make this Gohan that much better. Especially if he has a domain too, or not even just that. If he has a standby or whatever. Like, or he could just be purely like just crazy defensive with support. Who knows? But it'll probably make him better. Like, it's just like right now, units are what they are. Yes, they're great. But in a couple of months down the road, especially since Global and JP hopefully will be synced up, they'll be even better. Like, it's going to be harder to skip things. I will say that for Global. I just understand it will be harder to skip events and banners just because everything will be new. So that's gonna suck for a lot of people. A lot of people. Heat Dome Trunks in part 3 for Rose. No. There ain't no way in hell that they'd give us more summons in part 3. No way in hell. You know how mad I've been. Like, let me put it this way: if they gave us more summons, they better be giving us more tons of thanks tickets and a shit ton of Dragon Stones in part 3. Like, I mean, a shit ton of Dragon Stones coming from Easy A's, events, missions, everything, bro. Top grossing, like it need to be wild. Because I think the community right now is, majority of them's hurting enough since they just went through the ringer in part 2, and I'm saying the ringer for majority of the community because majority of the community literally got shafted. So, especially in the part 2. I mean, part 1 was pretty bad, but part 2 shaft was really good as well. And by really good, I mean really terrible. Really good for Bandai and Akatsuki because more money, but for everyone else, nah, man, it was rough. Let me go ahead and tell you this. Let me go ahead and show you this. Like Trunks banner, like I said before in the blessed, there's only 32% of the people that got blessed on Trunks' banner. Gohan's banner, 40% of the people got blessed. Trunks' banner for shafted, 68% of the people that voted was shafted. That's a big ass margin. Over half of my community that voted on this was shafted. Gohan banner, 60%. Over half that subbed was shafted on that banner. Now it is 60-40, it's a little bit better. Trunks treated everybody apparently worse, but that's still crazy, especially when it's 1,600, almost 1,700 people voting, and 1,500, almost 1,600 people voting. And the shaft is crazy like that. And that's not counting everyone else that got shafted. It's not counting them. Same thing for part 1. I put the shafted and blessed on the banners. 45% of the people were blessed. 55% were shafted. That was 2,500 people that voted. I'm gonna say this. In terms of summons, I feel like this is gonna go down as one of those worldwide celebrations that people are gonna be like, gonna rank pretty low because they're gonna remember how bad they got shafted and not like all the good stuff that's coming from this and everything. But most people are gonna be like, yeah, I was shafted. It was terrible. Like, that's just usually how it goes. Like, and we still don't even have like all the information for the sync up and everything right now, which we hopefully will be getting, but don't even. And majority of this is just going to be, yeah, the banners were dog water for me. I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah. You pretty much, damn. That's crazy that you pretty much mirrored your summons from part 1, Steven. That's crazy with less Dragon Stones. With literally less Dragon Stones. Yeah, I'd say the first part was, I'd say, the major shaft. Double the Dragon Stones with the same amount of outcome as part 2. Yeah, that is a major shaft. That is a major shaft. Like, my thing now is, I don't like, yeah, sure, if I still have some Dragon Stones, I'm feeling froggy, I might go for, you know, an additional this or that, blah, blah, blah. But I normally don't like chasing dupes. The only reason why I chase dupes on Gohan banner is because Gohan's banner was just treating me nicely. Gohan's banner took me out to eat. I didn't pay for nothing. They tipped good. Like, bro, everything I wanted. And Zamasu banner stood me up with the check. I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how that happened. They just stood me up. Just absolutely promised me everything and then stood me up with the check, bro. They ate, though. They ate. Zamasu ate. He left. That's just how it feels, man. No time machine animation? Damn. I think I got 2 of those. And I think I would say roughly around 25, 26. No, more than that. Maybe close to 3,000. Yeah, maybe close to 3,000. And it was pretty solid for me. For 3,000 Dragon Stones, it was pretty solid, even though I split my Dragon Stones up a lot. It was one of the reasons why, to kind of tell a lot of people split them Dragon Stones up. One, as content creators, I mean, split them Dragon Stones up, bro. No one, like, I'm sorry, but doing like 5,000, 6,000 in one rip and then just getting bad RNG over and over and over and over and over. No, I can't do that. I got to split that shit up. I got to come back different days. You see what happens, man. You come back different days on summons. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help people out. You can listen to me or not. It don't bother me. But I'm just trying to help people out when it comes to the summons, bro. I've been summoning for a very long time, and I've seen how summons changed from where they first were when in the game and also where they at now. I've seen them change a lot. And I've seen a lot of people get extremely mad on summons and then just completely quit the game. And I'm like, how many Dragon Stones did you use right off the bat? And then they're like, yeah, I did this. I'm like, you didn't even try to split them up and do a different day? You just went all at once? Like, that's my opinion, that's the worst thing you can do, is use all your Dragon Stones at once. Worst thing. Like, cut the loss, bro. Like, if you're free to play for a worldwide or anniversary, it don't matter, depending on what they do with these sync ups and stuff like that later on, whatever celebration they introduce, blah, blah, blah. But for currently right now speaking, if you summon and you're free to play or pay to win, whatever, and you got thousands of Dragon Stones, and if you use all of them at one rip and absolute shit on, what are you doing? Like, there's a point where you gotta stop, you know? Like, my thing is, if I go 1,500 in on a banner in one day and I still ain't got the unit, I'm done. Sometimes it might be 1,000. If it's a double, if it's a dual fest or something like that, then it's 1,000. If I go 1,000 in, then I'm done on that banner. I stop that banner, I'm done on that banner whatsoever at all, and I'll come back on the next day or anything, or maybe wait a day in the middle of that or something. Like, I'm not just gonna dump all those Dragon Stones in one point in time. I made that mistake many a times on Dokkan Battle, on streaming, like years ago and stuff like that. Like, that's a mistake. Never do that. Never do that, because then you're just putting yourself in a rabbit hole of just being like, all right, my shaft can't continue. Like, I'm gonna get this unit. They gotta give me this unit within the next 2 or so multis. Or maybe I'll just finish this rotation and then it will. And then you get suckered in. Keep still doing that in your head of going, yeah, the next rotation would be better. No, it won't. Like, you're stuck in a loop. Like, you're stuck in a loop, reset, come back another day, and maybe your RNG will be better then. Maybe. Because, like I said, I had a theory before, a long time ago, that I just really stopped with. But the more people summon on a banner when it's coming out, the more people are going to get shafted. Like, because that's a flooding in of just people running in. Wait. Just wait. Let people summon and then go in. Or go for the summon, go for the banner. My opinion, the best thing, smartest thing I would say is go for the banner that no one else is going for. Like, if people are like, oh, I'm going for this banner, this is the more popular banner, start with the other one. Because there's less people summoning on that banner. Start with the other one. How many times have you, you think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? How many times have you seen me be like, oh, the community is going batshit crazy for Beast Gohan? I'm going for Piccolo. And then Piccolo banner, great. While everybody's struggling on Beastless Gohan. That's one of the reasons why I usually go for villains first. Is because everyone's usually going for the super unit. And then complain and cry about how extreme units don't have much representation, but go for the super unit first. So I'm like, screw that. I'm going for the villain first, get that, and then I'll try my luck at the super or the other one later on. Like, it's tactics, my guys. It's tactics. I'm telling you now, man. It really is. Like, I'm telling you, back in the day, boy, I used to feel like Dokkan was rigging them rates real bad. Real bad. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Like, you think I'm joking? Split your Dragon Stones up. First of all, you'll feel better. And your Dragon Stones will go longer. Because if you split them up, then you're like, all right, you can get reasonable. Because if, say, the first day you summon, you get your copy. You're like, all right, I got my copy. Now, let me wait a couple of days. Maybe let's get some top grossing in here, depending on if we do or not. Some more events to come out, get some more Dragon Stones, re-up a little bit in the process in between. And then if you're like, you know what? I could use a dupe. Then go in. But for a massive amount of people that like to spend a lot of Dragon Stones, and like I said, including myself, I've just learned that doing those massive streams or, God forbid, videos of like thousands of Dragon Stones, Don't do it no more. Like, yeah, sure, a lot of people may like to see that, but if you use all those Dragon Stones, you only get like 1 or 2 copies after that. It is the worst fucking feeling one of the worst feelings in the world, because you're spending real world money. If you spend real world money, that is, but you're spending real world money in the game that you could be like, man, same thing for Steven. I'm taking you for a little bit of this right now, but for his example, 6,000 Dragon Stones. I ain't gonna lie to you, 6,000 Dragon Stones. If I only got 1 copy of 2 of them and only a dupe of 2 of them, and that's it, dog, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm not even gonna lie to you. My first initial reaction after summoning is I'm gonna sit down in a chair, probably in the fucking dark by myself, and just be like mad at myself, because I'm like, I could have bought everything else that I wanted. I could have bought a new PlayStation right now. I could have bought a new Xbox right now. I could have bought a new TV. I could have put a down payment on a car. Nick, I could have put a down payment on a house. I'm just gonna let you know that's some of that shit has happened. Some of that's happened a lot. Well, I've just been sitting here like this. I could put a down payment on a house. I could be moving into a house right now with some land. I could be driving a new car right now if I wasn't playing Dokkan. I could have bought about 30 more boxes of Naruto, Dragon Ball Z booster boxes. Hell, I could have bought some of them. I could have bought some vintage booster packs from Pokemon. I could have done a lot with this money. Instead, I wasted all of it summoning. And I ain't get the craziness that I wanted. I could have been eating good right now somewhere, eating like a king. That happens a lot, bro. That's why I said before, spending a lot of Dragon Stones in Dokkan, that shit don't impress me like it used to. It really don't no more, man. Like at a point, it's like, all right, I need to cool it, and I need to be strategic and try to get the units as, like, my thing is, in my opinion, I would say the content creator that has the most dub, in my honest opinion, out of all the content creators, is Jay Phantom, just because he's been free to play this whole entire time. The man's been free to play for, I can't remember how long he's been playing. I want to say he's an OG. Definitely, I'm definitely saying even way before the 4th and maybe 3rd year anniversary, maybe 2nd, somewhere around there, maybe, I don't know. But probably the content creator that's the most dub, got the most W's, just for the simple fact that he ain't spent no money in the game. So he literally has not spent any money in the game. Dub. Absolute dub. Yeah. And even then, it's not even all that great at times. Even then, it's not. And you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. But I mean, like, in a year's time of playing Dokkan Battle, yeah. Depending on your state and actually where you're located at, yeah. Yeah, you can get down payments. I can easily say that I've been able to put a down payment on a house if I didn't spend as much money in Dokkan. Easily can say that. But not on the main. Not on the main. For one celebration? Yeah. I mean, I say it all the time. I say it every year, bro. Every year, you can look it up. I always say it's not a good idea. It's never a good idea to skip every banner just to try to get to one last big celebration or anything along the lines of that, man. It's just not worth it. It's usually never worth it, because then you have to play catch up. And it's like, yeah, you could be like, oh man, everything that's coming back after this is great. I'm getting all these new units, but at the same time, I'm just like, you never know, man. It was for the shaft at the end of. I might even go back and put that on right at the end when I'm ending off the stream. Like, I just wanted to get the last medals that I needed here for this Goku and then call it. Because like I said, I still got a bunch of other things I still got to do, man.
Let's do this.
Nah, it'll be back. Trust me, it'll be back. You wonder... Oh, more dragons? Yeah, there would be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For content creators, it's different, because content creators, we write this shit off on our taxes. If, like I said, if y'all don't know that, we write this shit off on our taxes, like, because this is work expense. So anything that you see work expense is wrote off on our taxes. Like, if you ain't doing that shit, there's no point in spending like crazy amounts of Dragon Stones in this game. You didn't get no tax write-off. It's not a job for you. Like, it's not. Like, don't, like I said, like people have been tricked into the community by thinking that they need more Dragon Stones than what they need on summoning all the time and stuff like that. Like, it's not that way, man. It's truly not. Truly not. Like, you can make it in Dokkan Battle just fine. I mean, for how many free stuff that comes up and everything, you can make it just fine. It's just, for global players, you just hear about it so much for global players just because majority of the global players are playing JP. So when you see JP getting top grossing all the time, you still have to remember that that is global players. That is a lot of global players playing JP that's spending their money over there and not on the global version. So that's another shitty thing about it. To be quite honest, one reason why I wish that it was just one game like Legends and not two different games. A lot. You want to know about them house down payments and stuff? Yeah, a lot. Now, I don't think they give us too many, but they do give us a lot of free Dragon Stones. I think a lot of people take it for granted, especially a lot of free-to-play people that be crying all the time, be like, where's the top grossing? And I'm like, I don't even know why you even talking on that one. If you want me to be honest, I'm like, this is a shaft stream, so I'm gonna shaft you real quick too, but I don't even know why y'all even talk. Like, to be quite honest, I really don't. Like, y'all have no play whatsoever in top grossing. No play whatsoever. So whenever I see free-to-play people talking about why ain't we getting top grossing, my first thing is shut up. Like, you don't even spend money in the game. Like, you're being ungrateful. You're being a pampered baby. See where I did with that again? You're being a pampered baby. You don't even spend money. Like, what's it matter to you? Top grossing is literally a luxury for you. Like, for all the people to spend money, if I said this before, if they locked it to where if you spent money at this point and that point, and if you only spent money then for the top grossing, then you would get top grossing Dragon Stones. If that was the case, you know how many people would cry? You know how many free-to-play people would come out the woodwork of being like, oh my God, I can't believe that they only gave top grossing to people that spent money in the game. I cannot believe that they done that bullshit. You know how many people would literally be coming out here like that all the time? And which, by the way, it would be justified. See, that's how spoiled the community is. And the reason why I can say this is because I've been here longer than majority. I guarantee you 99% of all y'all here. I've been here longer than y'all in this community. And I've seen the way it's progressed. The way it's literally progressed. So I can say it. Like, I can say it. I spend money in this game all the time. So, like I said, whenever you see people crying about it, it's like, what? You're free to play. This is a luxury. Be glad that you even get any. Like, it's wild, man. It's wild. Dokkan's a wild, wild west, bro. Most people don't like hearing the truth, but you're gonna have to, man. You're gonna have to at some point. You just gonna have to hear it, man. Ready for the worldwide celebration to end? At this point in time now, yeah, I'm all right with it ending. I just want to get it to where we find out when this merger and stuff like that's going to happen. That way they can sort of give Dokkan Battle a sort of schedule or something like that to let us know what's going to be happening at this point, when this merger is going to happen and stuff like that. That's what I want. I mean, yes and no. And summon wise, no. But in terms of the Dragon Stones that they do give out at certain times, yes. Like, Bleach gives out a lot of their currency. Actually, Ultimate Ninja Blazing, as funny as it is that they're gone, they actually gave out a lot of their gems. I think it's their pearls, their rainbow pearls or something like that. They gave out a ton. Like a ton. Like, you would do when you would update the game. Let me tell you how crazy it was. You would update the game and you sit there and see like 500, 600, sometimes even 1,000. Same thing with 7 Deadly Sins. 7 Deadly Sins gives out a ton of their in-game currency, especially for downloads and stuff like that, or in a maintenance when it's too long. A lot. I can't tell you how many times I've opened up 7 Deadly Sins when I used to play it. Rarely, like scarcely throughout, and I'd open up the app and there'd be like thousands of the currency in there. And I was like, what? Like multis? Okay. That shit don't happen in Dokkan Battle. You do Dokkan Battle extended maintenance, long maintenance, they're gonna give you like maybe best case scenario, like I think the most we've seen one time was like 15 Dragon Stones. That was because it was the 4th year anniversary. 4th year anniversary, the servers went down and then they went into emergency maintenance and had to, on global, and had to give out like 15 Dragon Stones because it was in maintenance for like, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 hours or something along the lines of that. Like, that was like the highest of my recollection that I can remember. It was like 15. That's 3 singles. I mean, it'd be different if you say long maintenance and you see 100 Dragon Stones, you'd be like, holy shit, 2 multis? What? It don't happen. It don't happen. But there is a trade-off. There is a trade-off. I will say that. I might as well just go ahead and get Goku literally awakened. What the hell am I doing? I literally might as well. But like I said, man, it is what it is. And let me just do SSR too. I don't know what I was doing. I just do that. All right, so I got that done and that part done. So yeah, it's just you 3. I'll tell you one thing. Remember, like I'll say the first 2 years, the first year of Dokkan Battle was, if you had over 100 Dragon Stones on your account at any point in time, if you could do a multi in the first year of Dokkan Battle, after, and this is initially after you've done the all the quests at the time, because you got to remember they were giving out quests and doing updates. They don't do that like they used to. But when you first started, it was like you had a bunch of Dragon Stones, it got you in the game, and then after that, it was like it got scarce. So if you had 50 Dragon Stones to do a multi back then, 9 times out of 10, you still didn't do a multi. You still didn't do a multi because you were still doing singles. Because again, it wasn't guaranteed in SSR. And the funny thing is like people still, like, one of your biggest things of people when you hear summons or somebody say they did singles is there's guaranteed SSRs. Why would I care about a guaranteed SSR that could guarantee me literally 9 times out of 10 is going to be a unit from either the first or second year of Dokkan Battle that's already got an easy A that's still booty cheeks. Why would I give a shit about that unit whatsoever at all? Like, it's dip now. It'd be different if they were like guaranteed featured unit every multi. That's different. But just a guaranteed SSR, that ain't different. From the time when it came out, it was, because it helped and it paved the way for Dokkan Battle currently where we are now. But for now to still have that, that's 6 years, over 6+ years since that happened. Actually, it might be 7+ years. So, yeah, because that was after the first year anniversary. So, yeah, like 7+ years. And that's 7+ years of units that's come out in the SSR pull rate that water down your SSR pull rates. Which is why I said that all, I know why they haven't done it, but I still believe that every unit that came out that was in the SSR pull rate, that was in the first 2 years of Dokkan Battle, every one of them, SSR pull rate, not Dokkan Fest or anything like that, but SSR pull rates, every one of them should be in the friend summon. Should literally be in the friendship. They shouldn't even be in the regular summons. Should not be in regular summons whatsoever at all. You can agree or disagree, but it shouldn't be. Like, that's too many units in the SSR pull rate. 12 months, 2 units usually on each banner, and usually either 2 banners that's Dokkan Fest banners, and not counting like a legendary banner or stuff like that, but roughly you're getting somewhere around, I would say, 5, maybe 6, depending on if we have double banners, dual fest banners, stuff like that. Get about 5, 6, sometimes 8 units in an SSR pull rate. It's wild, bro. Each month and stuff, wow, it's too many. Yeah, and like I said, for veteran players of Dokkan Battle, we don't get any real bonuses whatsoever. The only thing we actually have is, actually, we don't even have that. I can't even count saying like some of the units in the game that you no longer have access to getting. I can't even say like that anymore, because it really don't matter. Like, at some point in time, I'm pretty sure they'll probably put him in the Baba shop for a celebration to be like, hey, all the units that you didn't have before, that all the people that did play the game for so long have, yeah, you can finally get those. Nothing. How many of those old units, they didn't even do nothing? Some of them don't even have easy A's. Literally, some of them don't even have easy A's. Some of them are just chilling. Nothing done to them whatsoever at all. Nothing. Like, Dokkan is a fun game, but Dokkan is a terribly managed game. And the only reason why this game is here is just because the community has still been playing this game. That is it. Dokkan was not meant to last this long. You can clearly see as the structure of how Dokkan is. It wasn't meant to last this long. It was meant to be a cash grab for maybe like a couple of years, and that's it. But it got extremely popular and stayed popular for a while. And even now, even when we're not at full force of the whole community, we're still popular. The wallpaper show the battle scars. And the AGL Spirit Bomb Goku is no longer in the game. Yeah. No. Why would they? Why would they? It wasn't like they was going to do anything with it. I mean, that was just a novelty. That right there, I don't count that, because that's a novelty sort of thing. Anything like a crossover type card, something like that, that's just that is a novelty thing. Like, I don't even count those for really anything at all. I don't know about that. I don't know about JP being luckier than Global. I mean, JP's had their fiascos as well, too. Again, 300 Dragonstones, hush hush money. Like, they've had that. We haven't had that on Global. We've just had, here's your money back, or here's all your Dragonstones back that you spent. Usually, you don't get refunds. Usually, something bad would have to happen for you to get a refund. Like, something really bad would have to happen for you to get a refund. Like, if it was like a situation where you were like double or triple charged, which has happened before, yeah, you get a refund. It usually takes about 24 to 48 hours, but you'll get a refund. Dokkan wouldn't be successful without the Dragon Ball IP. I mean, yeah, to an extent. But also, it's really the people in the community that make a game. Like, if you have passionate people in a community that stay in a community that care about the community, then the community will thrive. If you don't, then you'll be Ultimate Ninja Blazing. You'll be One Piece Treasure Cruise where like barely people play that. Really, like Bleach Brave Souls, barely people play that. Like, it's not like none of those are like crazy games that you see all the time getting top grossings or anything like that, because the player base is just so out that no one wants to play it. And the people that are still playing it because they enjoyed it, they have like very little representation. Same thing with Dokkan Battle. Dokkan Battle has very little representation. When you think about Dokkan Battle and you think about the content creators that play Dokkan Battle, besides the people that are currently on my channel right now, 9 times out of 10, you're only going to think of a couple people that play Dokkan Battle. You don't think about the whole community of people. You just think about the first couple of people that come to mind. And that's it. Everybody knows the first couple of people that come to mind. After that, it's like everybody else is just fighting for, you know, some kind of space in the community. Whether you'll get a lot of space from the community is up to the community and also up to, honestly, YouTube. Like, it's really not up to the content creator how much space they actually get in the community. Not. Like, it's up to y'all and YouTube. Because if you guys show interest in someone, then guess what? Their channel skyrockets. I don't know how many times y'all literally just seen people's channels skyrocket out of nowhere. It's because they have space now. And YouTube recognized it and gave them space. That's it. Like, you have a voice. Like, and that's just it. Like I said, I don't have a large voice in the community of Dokkan Battle. Like, I'm relatively still very small as a content creator, and especially very small of content creator in a whole of just YouTube in general. So it's like, I'll never have that much of a say in Dokkan Battle like that. Never. Or like, unless something crazy happens at one point in time, it's never happened. You remember when the airplane mode came out? Wasn't that like earlier this year or late last year or something like that? Might have been late last year or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes all those glitches blur together at times and just makes you feel like it's just all happening at once, or it wasn't that long ago, or it was like extremely long ago. I'm pretty sure there's another glitch not that long ago. Rewards behind, yeah. I mean, Dokkan really doesn't lock a lot of rewards behind everything, because they still allow you to sort of like, even if you beat something like one time, whatever, they still allow you to get the content from it. But it's not as much as everybody would want. But yeah, you still can get things from it. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, you're locked out of this LR or you're locked out of this equipment. Like, the only things you might be locked out of if you can't beat right now is like titles and stuff like that. That, again, it's not like titles have like stat effects like they do in Legends or anything. It's just titles, bro. It's just titles. I mean, you gotta put it in a situation where like they're gauging it on the community and how the community sort of go with the flow on units and stuff like that. Like meme characters. Yamcha's a meme character, right? I immediately knew Yamcha was going to be good because he's a meme character. Yamcha is in a Dragon Ball Z, like, I'm sure as a Dragon Ball Z fan, you could probably think of like so many different Yamcha memes that could happen. So many. Same thing with, again, Farmer with a shotgun, Raditz being weak, like all those units, well, all those characters, stuff like that, you know? So it's like all Gokus are usually going to be very good because, again, he's the main character. Vegeta is always going to be decent, but not the best unit in the game just because, again, it's Vegeta. Like, my thing is, I think Akatsuki don't take this game serious whatsoever at all. One of the reasons why I say don't take this game seriously, because they just do what they want to do and meme things, and that's it. Like, they don't care about what you think of a unit whatsoever at all. You're either going to summon on it or you're not. That's just it. Like, you're either going to summon, you're not. If you don't, then you just stop playing the game. And they don't care about if you stop playing the game whatsoever at all because they're still getting money. Like, I mean, they've got billions off this game. Just off this game. And not once have they ever communicated with the community like Legends. They have never, as far as my recollection, unless other content creators have been like, yeah, they've said something to me before. Never. Any other content creators I've ever talked to have never talked to Bandai, have never talked to Akatsuki, and probably never will. Because they don't care whatsoever at all. Like, I mean, there was a point years ago, I want to say it was somewhere around the 3rd year anniversary, where it was like a whole month that something, I can't remember what happened, but something happened with a card, and people got pissed and just started making videos about not spending any money in Dokkan Battle. And sure enough, like a couple weeks went by and then they fixed the shit. Like, they do that all the time. As soon as you fuck with their money, then they will. But if you don't mess with their money, like, they don't care. And plus, it's Japan. Like, Japan really don't give a shit about what the Western audience cares about whatsoever at all. They just want our money. Like, because they know we love this franchise. They just want the money. Like, if you met Kodo in the parking lot or just went to Japan and seen her on the street and was like, I play Dokkan too. Oh my God, she probably wouldn't be like, oh, let's take pictures. She'd be like, get this motherfucker away from me. What is this crazy deranged person doing? I mean, it's kind of funny, but it really would. Actually, that would be funny as hell to watch, but at the same time, not. But it'd be funny as hell to see that happen. Somebody just be like, it's Kodo! And she just curves you right off the bat, bro. Like, right off the bat. Just immediately, like, get away from me. Get away from me. What are you doing? Oh, you play Dokkan? Get away from me. Bro, I can see that. Oh, man, I can see that. Oh, my gosh, I can see that. The fan mangas gave Yamcha more justice than anime ever did. Is so crazy. I mean, that's just how the writing is. Not every character in every anime is just going to be wild, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. That's the difference between. This is why I said I think Legends is going to be a longer game than Dokkan. One, they actually commercialize Legends. Legends actually has a commercial budget. Dokkan does not have a commercial budget until it's the anniversary or the worldwide celebration, and that is when budgets. That is when you see this game. That's when you see Japan having, commercials. That's when you start seeing them promoting everywhere. It's because that's them. That's the only time that they spend money with actual promotions like that. when you seen the set that they had for the 8th year anniversary, when they had the dude in there like all the damn time and shit. What he's like the little crackhead dude, the little crackhead kid meme that throw the ball at me. Like that was pretty much him. Like the budget, you seen the budgets that they have. Like none of that budget is going to Dokkan Battle for commercializing whatsoever. If this game was commercialized and in the Western audience too, like commercials as well, be way bigger than what it is. Like in my opinion, the marketing team suck absolutely. Like either two things, either they suck or they suck and they're lazy. Like that's the only thing that you're gonna get out of this. For a game, for a mobile game that's generated billions of dollars, if this channel generated billions of dollars, do you think my black ass would be literally sitting just in this chair alone? Bitch, I'd be out here doing tours, fam. I'd be getting more the most amount of people I possibly could to see my channel. Like I would not be out here just sitting back in the dark, just waiting for like two or three moments, technically really 3 moments out of year since we had both anniversaries on JP and Global, but 3 times out of the year, and that's it. Like you barely get any kind of Dokkan Battle, Dokkan Nows, or Dokkan Special stuff, unless it's a big celebration. Hell no. I'd be out here running things, bro. I'd be out. You see me everywhere. You literally see me everywhere. If it was generating that much money like that, hell no. Like that's why I say they're lazy. They just let the content creators do all the work for them. All the work for them. Don't even try to congratulate us. Don't even mention us. Nothing. Hell, I don't even think they even mention the Japanese content creators. By the way, Japanese content creators that play the game, I don't even think they even mention them. But you go to Legends, and Legends has what? They've had Rom Style in there. I'm pretty sure they've had other people in there, but they've actually sat down and had a live stream talking with a content creator, asking them questions, talking to the community alive, asking questions, answering questions to the best of their abilities. Doesn't happen on Dokkan Battle. Like, I'm still convinced that if you asked, I would say if you asked 20 Dragon Ball Z fans, have they ever heard of this or that? They'd probably say, like, if it was like, have you ever heard of Legends or Dokkan? They'd probably say Legends more, even though Legends has been out longer. They'd probably say Legends more because, again, Legends marketing team is fucking phenomenal. Like, they know what they're doing. Like, they get it. They're like, hey, we get it. We need to talk to the community. They don't care about us. Like, I try to tell y'all that. I've been trying to tell people that they don't care, bro. Like, they savages. They really do not care at all. They just like, yeah, we racking in this money and that's it. Yeah, it is. It's very easy to monetize the game, which, by the way, I know some people love the new music that they have in Dokkan Battle, which one of the reasons why it's off for me is because it's great music. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to have it in the game. But for content creators, if you miss that out, guess what? That's a copyright strike. Well, copyright claim, or if they want to take it to the extreme, they could be like copyright strike, depending on how long you let it go and all that stuff, or how many other ones were playing in the stream, whatever. Copyright, like right off the bat. So now you have to either edit that out, mute it, or try to dispute it and hope to God that you win, because if you don't, then guess what? That is a copyright strike. So for me, everybody always gets happy about seeing all the music in, but I'm like, well, great. Now I got to mute Dokkan even more. Great. Like, it sucks for me. And that's not even being negative. That's just the fact of that messes with channels. Like I said, one reason why you don't see no one playing Dragon Ball Z, what was it? Superheroes World Mission, Dragon Ball Super World Mission, I think. That's why you don't ever see nobody playing that damn game. Why it fizzled out so fast? It was because they screwed it up. They literally gave everyone copyright claims. I mean, I've tweeted about it multiple times. I even showed proof of it. Like, it was like the most I had at one point was like 16 copyright claims on a 3-hour stream. 16 copyright claims on a 3-hour stream is ridiculous. Let me put it this way. I watch E3, all the shows and all that stuff. The most I've gotten on one of those was like 4 copyright claims while I'm watching trailers with actual music. 4. But I played Dragon Ball Z and got 16 in 3 hours. And there's no way you could dispute all that. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Like, it takes way too much time, and also, if you get hit with a copyright strike, then that limits your channel even more. Like, yeah, not good. So, like I say, any Dragon Ball Z game that comes out later on, I'm very worried about. Just because, like, I'm worried about Budokai Tenkaichi 4 because Budokai Tenkaichi 4's opening theme is going to have a song. Like, they all have a song. So I'm like, well, am I going to have to watch that on my own and then skip it each and every time? Or, golly, man, I really hope they don't add a whole lot of copyright claimable music in Budokai Tenkaichi 4, because that'll kill that game in the Dragon Ball Z community right off the bat, man. Right off the bat. I hope they don't. I really hate whenever they kill games right off the bat with the soundtracks. Like, yeah, sure, it's like Grand Theft Auto. You can play Grand Theft Auto with the music turned off, but that just destroys half of the experience of playing Grand Theft Auto. Because, like, just about every mission is gonna have some kind of music playing or whatever. Or if you go in a club, music's playing. Like, it destroys just everything of a game. So much. So freaking much, man. Yeah, like, everybody loves Chala, but you can't play it on YouTube, or you'll get copyright struck like crazy. And it, like I said, it happens to all of us. You get caught up in hearing the nostalgia, and then boom, there, before you know it, now they're like, hey, you owe me money off this. So now, just because you played that song for like 10 seconds in your video, and you don't trim it out or anything like that, now we get a portion, or if not all, of the money on your account for that video or stream. It's not fair. So my thing is, usually anything Japanese, I tend to try to stay away from, just because copyright claims are ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous. Got little to nothing on the Dokkan banners, and ooh, buddy, it's tough. I mean, like I said, I've heard Head Shala so much that I can play it in my head and be just fine. Like, if somebody's like, oh yeah, that's the title screen, guess what? It's playing in my head now, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Like, I don't even need to hear it. Yeah, that's what I do now. But like I said, if for an experience of playing the games, it sucks because not everybody wants to do that for games. But again, that's why you hear so many content creators playing their own soundtracks and stuff. And why you don't hear all the other music, because of that. Well, a Dragon Ball Z track that's copyrighted, yeah. If they're singing, yeah. If it's not singing, or Head Shala or something like that famous, then yeah. Like, going against like other game soundtracks and stuff like that, that's fine. But not anything that's actually got words to it. Words to it mean bad. That equal bad in the community. That equal bad. Yeah, Bulma's still top 5. Bulma's arguably still either number 1 or number 2. I think right now, currently, I think it's him and Bulma. So it's future Gohan and Bulma currently right now residing in number 1 and number 2, and it just depends on what the dupes you got for him and blah, blah, blah. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is currently right now. Yeah, it does. I mean, like I said, I've heard the song so many times that it's just like, yeah, it lives rent free all the time, rent free. Like if somebody talks about it and I'm like, oh yeah, here it comes in my head. I just listened to the first 10 seconds of Child in my head right then and there. Right then and there. For my LR Goku. STR LR Goku. Well, you'll see it now. All y'all. Now I got it, man. Now I got to awaken him too. Because of the dupes that I'm just looking at. I just want you to know some of these are literally just from things we've currently got. That's it. Man, so many. So many dupes I'm gonna have to get rid of. I feel like I was never gonna get to that. I was not gonna lie, I was under the impression at first of Dokkan that I felt like I was never gonna get to the point when they started the hidden potential. I never thought I'd get to the point of summoning where I would be actually, golly, I would be actually rainbowing a unit and then rainbowing a UR, a TUR with it. That wasn't free to play. I didn't think I'd ever get to that point of summoning that much. I was wrong. I was very much wrong. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I never thought that was going to happen. That's why I said it'd drive me crazy. If I had everything rainbow in the game and I just had to summon each time, my God, it'd drive me crazy. Like, because you're not looking forward to any other unit whatsoever at all except the main unit. And getting that main unit rainbow. That's so, good Lord, it's got to be so depressing. Gotta be so depressing. And no, I don't want to use y'all just yet. Calm down, Candy Canes. Calm down. Yeah. Maybe I just haven't done it. I don't know. Maybe. I need to check that again. What incredible power! Same thing over and over and over. What incredible power! They need to update Goku and let somebody else say some other stuff. Give more oomph, you know, to it. Instead of just Goku over and over and over. Yeah. I think honestly, in my opinion, I think the sweet spot for units is probably 79%. Because, I mean, you unlock the 2 hidden potential routes that actually matter. And the other ones are just like basically stats. But you have equipment now, and you also have link leveling that allows you to get extra out of it for free. And then on top of the unlocking, having all the equipment slots unlocked, then you just open to do whatever else you want. Like 79% is literally the sweet spot for a unit. Always, just about always, unless they do everything at 55% as well, and like they have like everything built in, then yeah, 55%. But usually it's probably just going to be 79% is the sweet spot, especially if you're chasing dupes. That way, after that, if you get the unit one more time or another time in another banner or something like that, and you're not really all that worried about it because like, oh, well, okay, the unit's rainbow now. That's cool. And then after that, then it's like, all right, calm down. Calm down. Oh, they would. Yeah, they probably, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. They probably would do it. I mean, they just told the community stop acting like a pampered baby. So, yeah, I would say they would probably put that in there. I'd say that. Wait a minute. I've been talking so much that I forgot that this stream has went on for a whole nother hour. I seriously didn't even realize that. Well, okay. Well, I'm definitely throwing that there at the end of that because just now look down and I should have been off the stream a long time ago. A long time ago. Let me just say that. Now we're good. And then we go to the hidden potential. My gosh, that's funny. I'm sitting over here, continue to keep going and just keep going and keep going. It's like the next time I look at it, it's gonna be 3 hours and then 5 hours. There we go. So now I have an LR with a bunch of Link level 1s. So that's... Okay, so Bulma, Goku, Super Buu are my LRs currently right now that are new that are at Link level 1. So... That's tough, man. That's tough. So now I guess the only other LR that I'm missing right now on global is the free-to-play Gohan, the STR one, the Prime Battle one. And I'm pretty much almost got all his medals. I just been lazy and haven't finished that off. And I think that's the only LR currently right now on Dokkan Battle Global that I don't have until the other ones come out and stuff like that. But I want to do Lost Courage at the end of this. There we go. That's what I like, because I like Lost Courage. Anyway, chat, thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with your boy on the Shafted stream. Again, listening to you guys. The Shaft was real. Very real. You need a lot. Actually, no, you don't really need a lot if you're going to stream from your phone. Your camera's already set up as well too, so you really don't need anything. If you're streaming straight from your phone from YouTube, you don't need anything unless you're doing something other crazy. Then yeah, you probably will need something else. But majority, you won't need that. I would probably just say the best case is probably make sure you have a laptop too, or buy a computer or something like that. I mean, if you have a computer, then just stream off your computer. But if you're just streaming from a phone all the time, then yeah, you shouldn't really need that much, especially for YouTube. Like YouTube's pretty much really easy with setting things up, with just being able to go live straight from like a phone, and that's it. So you shouldn't need anything else on top of that. It should just be a live, your camera, and if you're trying to record your, I guess, screen, I think you could do something else with that. It should be a software in it that you can record stream from phone as well too. It's not really that hard. whatsoever. You shouldn't need a lot if that's what you're wondering. You shouldn't at all. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with your boy. Have an awesome day / night. Stay safe. God bless. And good Lord, man, guys. Hopefully a lot of y'all's RNG. I hope that it turns around. I really do. Like, cause, it's bad. Save up the Dragon Stones, my guys. Save up the Dragon Stones. But other than that, peace.